Okay, so the next topic we are moving on is naming alkenes. It follows almost similar rules like the alkanes, except that since the molecule contains double bond, you have to treat it as a functional group and give it priority while naming. Or in other words, you will start numbering the chain in such a way that the double bond gets the lowest number. Okay. So for example, in this one, you can see that you have 6 carbons, so it's a hexene. However, instead of numbering from here, you start numbering from here so that you get 1 and 2 position, second position, which is a lower number to the compound. So 2 hex. "-ene" is the suffix that you use to show that there is a double bond in the compound. Next example, now we have a substituent. Now when you have a substituent and also a case where you could number from either side, if you number from this side, you have 1, 2, 3, you're giving a third position to the double bond. If you number from here, 1, 2, 3, you're again giving a third position to the double bond. But you prefer this side numbering because then you can give a lower number to the substituent. Okay, so that's why 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, again a 6 carbon atom chain. So it's a hex. And again "-ene" because there is double bond. And at the second position, there is a methyl. You also need to make sure that the double bonds number is clear enough. So we have at the third position the double bond. So 2 methyl, 3 hexene. Some more examples here at the bottom. So here, this is the longest chain, 5 carbon atoms. And then you will number it with this is a substituent. And then "-ene" is at the first position, the double bond in the first position. So 1 pentene, and so on. Oh, this one I have to highlight that there are 2 double bonds. So that's why you have a di-ene. When you have cyclic compounds or ring compounds, you can still name them with an "-ene." Again, the numbering has to be in such a way that the double bond gets the lowest number. Also, keeping in mind that the substituent should also get the lowest number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At the first position, you have an "-ene, so it's 1 methyl cyclohexene. Or if you look at this one, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 4 positions. So 1, 4 cyclohexadiene. And then similarly, we have 2 methyl groups. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You won't go 1, 2 because then that means you are not including the double bond in here, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 5 dimethyl cyclopentene. Okay. There are some alkenes that are known more commonly by their common names, like ethene, propene, 2-methylpropene, 2-methyl-1,3-butadiene. These are their IUPAC names, but their common names are ethylene, propylene, isobutylene, isoprene, etc. And also, I would like you all to learn the names of these substituents by their common names: methylene, vinyl, and allen. Okay. All right. Let's do an example of naming. Okay, let me go ahead and draw it on my paper first before I move on to the screen to make the screen bigger. So CH2 double bond CH, CH2, CH3. Okay. All right. Let's make the screen a little bigger. All right, there. Okay, so here, how will you number it? You will go from here, right? Because that's the preferred way. You have 4 carbon atoms. So at the first position, there is double bond. So you will name this as butene or 1-butene. Some books also name this as but-1-ene. These are all correct methods of naming them. Okay. Going back, to our slides. Um, Please go ahead and learn to name all this as we go, as we move with each of the chapters. Okay, and don't forget to do problems from the textbook. Okay, how about naming these? Let me go ahead and draw one of these, and then we can name them. And one more. Okay, let me bring my screen. Okay, now how will you name this, right? Now this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 3, comma 3 dimethyl 1, comma 4 cyclohexadiene. And this one would be 3,3-dimethyl 1,4-cyclohexadiene, 3-allyl cyclohexene. Okay, all right. Let's stop here and do some practice problems. See you in after a short break.